Okay, right, there we go. Manchester United, your top four spot is officially gone after that 3-1 loss to Arsenal. 3-1 to Arsenal, how we've gotten ourselves in this situation, it is beyond me. And one thing that makes it a tiny bit worse, that rubs just a tiny bit extra salt in the wounds, is the fact that with our 4 remaining games, out of the 12 available points that are left, if we don't get at least 10 points from those remaining 12, this will statistically go down as Manchester United's worst ever Premier League season in terms of points. How am I honestly saying that, especially over the last 9 years in the post-Sir Alex Ferguson era? The fact that we've been rebuilding ourselves for 9 years, the fact that this could be our worst ever season in terms of points, it just seems to get worse and worse and worse. Now, one thing about that Manchester United Arsenal game that it just proved to me how much of a sour place we are in. Look, obviously a day or two ago I posted a video announcing Erik ten Hag is going to be our brand new manager. That's brilliant, and yes, I know we're going to start rebuilding from next season, and I am expecting good things, but it still doesn't take away the pain from right now, how bad we are right now, because a 3-1 loss to Arsenal, and an Arsenal team that we were better than, I will admit that, we played a better game than Arsenal. Once again, that just makes it a tiny bit worse. Now, yes, I know everyone is going to claim that Manchester United got unlucky or that Arsenal got lucky at points, but at the end of the day, Manchester United, they didn't take their opportunities. Bruno Fernandes' penalty, obviously a prime example. Bruno, you were given the captain's armband. They finally benched Harry Maguire. You're given their captain's armband and you end up missing your penalty. You just can't do that. Yes, I know you can't score every single one of your penalties, but at the end of the day, just stop with your stutter run-up penalty, trying to look the goalkeeper in the eye and decide where he's going to dive. It doesn't always work. And at the end of the day, I'm just surprised that Cristiano Ronaldo didn't end up getting that chance. Look, obviously one bright thing from this United game is the fact that Ronaldo, he scored his 100th Premier League goal. Obviously, that is an absolutely huge achievement. One of only 4 Manchester United players to ever do so. Obviously, it's great. Obviously, with his personal struggles and his family as of late, you love to see it. But at the end of the day, other than Ronaldo and David De Gea, who fought for the badge today? Who actually had a good game? Look, as I said, I was expecting great things even heading into this game. Seeing a player like Harry Maguire finally put on the bench, I said, yes, finally, Ralf Rangnick, he's got the guts, he's got the balls to put Harry Maguire on the bench, and we still end up having a horrific performance. Look, Alex Telles had an absolutely abysmal game. Obviously, his positioning defensively, horrible, giving Arsenal way too many chances. He gave away a stupid penalty, coming in from the wrong side of the attacker. It's just simple things that you get right in training and you get right in the early stages of your career that you just cannot do. Look, Trevias, or whatever his name is, the Portuguese fullback who scored that first goal for Arsenal, he had an awful game and he gave Manchester United so many opportunities, but once again, we just didn't end up taking them. There were so many chances we didn't take. Obviously, with that first goal that we conceded 2.5 minutes into the game, yeah, I'll admit, that was unlucky for us to concede. I think David De Gea pulled off a brilliant save. Once again, he had a brilliant game, despite the fact that he conceded 3 goals. I mean, he puts his blood and sweat into this Manchester United team, but once again, it's an unlucky rebound, and it happens from time to time. I'm not going to give him too much criticism for that. But once again, defensively, I just find that we find ourselves in really stupid, really, really bad areas. And I don't understand, as a professional football team fighting for a top 4 spot, a team that was fighting for the title in the beginning of the season, how we make errors like that. Once again, on the midfield front, I mean, Nemanja Matic was our best midfielder today from time to time. I mean, how are we saying that? How are we saying Nemanja Matic is our best midfielder? Look, no disrespect to him, but when you've got players like, obviously when Paul Pogba is fit, although they're saying he's probably played his last game for us, when he's fit, when Bruno is fit, how is a player, honestly, like Nemanja Matic? And I've seen that problem before where Fred is often our best midfielder. I mean, once again, we are just not utilizing our players in the correct way, or we're not getting the best out of our players. Something is wrong. Jadon Sancho, I mean, news fact for you, or interesting fact for you guys, did you know he played today? Apparently he did. I didn't see him absolutely anywhere. Once again, I know he's had moments this season where he has improved, but once again, he seriously has to do things to prove that he deserves to wear that Manchester United jersey. Ilanga had some brilliant chances. He is going to be a brilliant youngster. Once again, some weird decisions from the referee. Obviously, Ilanga helped win the first penalty, and he should have won a second penalty. I have no idea why that wasn't given as a penalty. Once again, really, really horrific referee decisions today. But once again, you can't rely on referee decisions. You cannot rely on everything going your way. And at the end of the day, even if that was a penalty decision, even if, let's say Bruno Fernandes scored that penalty as well and it somehow ended up being 3-3. At the end of the day, it just still wasn't good enough. I think, as I said, the thing that hurts me the most is the fact that we lost 3-1 to a team that we were better than. As I said, we are just going to need a total rebuild from next season because, I mean, this week has been horrific. To lose 5-0 to Liverpool, then 3-1 to Arsenal. We are now 6 points behind Arsenal, with them playing one game less than us. Top 4 spots completely over, and the fact that coming towards the end of the season, telling me in the beginning of the season that we would be behind or fighting with the likes of West Ham, Spurs, and Arsenal for a top 4 spot, and we're not the favourites. In fact, we're probably the least favourite to get it. Once again, it just leaves a seriously sour spot in my mouth. I mean, it is horrific how we've gotten ourselves in this situation. We just need a total rebuild, and players need a sit down and a talking to. I know we say that every single game, but something is wrong. The players, they just aren't showing up managerial wise. Yes, we are getting a new manager. Things will improve from next season, but I mean, we need something this season. We need some sort of hope. Just get me a 5th spot place, and that is horrific for me as a United fan to say. After our tremendous history, for me to say I'm happy with the 5th spot place, once again, it just shows how down we've gone over the last few years. Once again, another example of that is the fact that after losing 5-0 to Liverpool, people were comparing us to Arsenal, saying how we've fallen like Arsenal over the years, and then we lose 3-1 to Arsenal. It gets worse and worse and worse. At the end of the day, as I said, we were the better team, but we didn't take our opportunities. I do, once again, have to give credit to Aaron Ramsdale. Brilliant goalkeeper on his day, maybe the best in the league. He will become a world-class goalkeeper. He is a world-class goalkeeper. I mean, I'd almost be surprised if he's not given the number 1 jersey for England at the World Cup. I'd be surprised because he almost single-handedly saved Arsenal today. He is the reason why we lost 3 points. He is the reason Manchester United won't play in the Champions League next season. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I can only get so angry on a Saturday afternoon. I mean, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my afternoon. I hope you guys do too. United, once again, not good enough. 4 games until the end of the season, and I can't wait for the season to be over. I mean, it's embarrassing once again. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all of the good stuff. If you want to see regular football content from me, it's just nowhere good enough, guys. Until next time, Finn, FY, double N, cheers.